Hello and welcome to another edition of the Winedown video blogs. This particular episode will be kind of the question I get a lot is how do you select a good wine? Kind of a question you get every now and then, but kind of my methods are a little bit different than others. But obviously, just tasting wine is one method. Go out there and just try different things, but one of my favorite methods if I'm in a pinch and I'm at the liquor store, for example, is, and I've told many of you about this before, but it's basically turning the label over and looking at the importer. And this works for wines that come from other countries for the most part, not for wines in the United States. But so as you can see on this particular label, this is imported by Co-Brand. Co-Brand imports some very good French and Italian wines. They actually have some good wines from New Zealand as well, and I think they have a couple of Spanish as well. So Co-Brand, there's one. Anything French, Rosenthal. If you see this on the back of a label, you can be sure that this is a very good wine. Now again, you have to fall in love with the importer. So, if you buy 2 bottles that say Rosenthal on the back and you don't like them, well, then your tastes aren't with Rosenthal. But what I'm kind of giving you is that they're importing quality wines, quality products. It's not garbage. Another one here. You may not see this often. This is a really little guy, but this is Wine Traditions. And you kind of have to scope out on the bottle because they're written in many different ways. Some of them have logos. Some of them have just the words written there. A couple other ones. Kermit Lynch, French wines. Leonardo Lacassi, Italian wines. For Spain, Damasian Selections, and then Rare Wine Company, another one for Spain. I'm not too familiar with for some of the ones for Australia and whatever, but if you're in question of a couple things, I can find them out and just send me an email, and I can definitely find the answers for you. As far as when you're in the United States and you're trying to pick a wine, there's a couple of rules of thumb in a sense to remember. So basically, if it's all about climate and kind of knowing a little bit about different climates. So, kind of knowing if it's cool climate, moderate, or warm climate wines in a sense. So different parts of California are going to have basically a different, say, climate. So, it's warm, yes, all the time, but some areas are hotter than others. Some areas are located near water. Some areas get a breeze. This is one of those things where geography comes into play. So knowing a little bit of the topography of the land kind of helps. So I always say to people, if you've had a wine from California, for example, and you enjoyed it, note what it was. Was it just California? If in that case, that might not help you, or if it was more AVA specific, like Lodi, California, that will be a tidbit to you that's saying, hey, you know what, I like Lodi style fruit. And each one of these areas really does have specific kind of tastes and or flavors. So as a wine drinker, kind of try to be a little bit more cognizant of what you're drinking, and then experiment within that region. Try to find other wines in that region. Because normally if you like one, you may like many of the others. So that's my quick tips on kind of trying to go out there and buy wine. Might help you, might not. If you want any more ideas or other importers, please feel free to email me anytime at benfranco@winedowncafe.net. And thank you so much, and we'll see you at Winedown Cafe.